What's going on, everybody? So today we're going to check out the new Star Wars update in LEGO Fortnite. As you can see here, I was just doing some fishing when I heard a rift open behind me, and all the ships started coming through. So we're just going to enjoy the show while this goes on to start. Well, that was pretty cool. So now after the animations ended, I just continued fishing for a little bit, and I thought I caught a villager here, but it turns out it was actually Captain Bravara dropping in off the ship. So I went through the full chat transcript with her and told her I'm a friend and want to join the rebellion. And after that, she drops the macro binoculars for me, which will help you find the cave that takes you to the rebel outpost. I had a full inventory of fish, so I had to get rid of some to make space to pick them up. So here I'll grab the macro binoculars and equip them into my quick bar so that I can use them. And once you've put them down there, you just hold on PlayStation, hold your trigger and you look down them and scan around until you find the Rebellion logo, and that is where the cave is. Mine actually ended up being pretty close to where I was fishing, just 189 meters away. So I left the clip of me traveling to the cave out because no one needs to see that, but this is what the cave looks like once you get there. I also went and bought the Star Wars pack, so I have the Chewbacca skin now. So once you've entered the cave, all you have to do to get to the Rebel Outpost, and I guess what would be the Star Wars area of your map, is just continue all the way through. There'll be an exit on the other side, and once you exit, you'll be in a different area of the map, and it'll be Star Wars themed. I stopped quickly here to break some stuff along the side of the cave and realized that it gave me some new material which unlocked some new item recipes. Most of the new Star Wars themed items and builds you'll find and break will give you the new materials like Durasteel and Plastoid, which in turn can be used to build the Rebel Workbench and then the Star Wars weapons. So now I just continued my way through the cave and I skipped it right after I came out. Once you come out of the cave, you'll just want to look around for some smoke in the distance, and it'll most likely take you right to the Rebel Outpost. As you can see here, level 1 Rebel Outpost. So now we can start working on our Rebel Outpost. As you can see here, you need pumpkins, and you also need to clear debris to build a building for the outpost. You have to do that at a couple different stages while upgrading the outpost. So here's the hologrammed area where they want you to build the first rebel building in your outpost. You just have to destroy everything inside of the hologram, and then the outline will pop up where they want you to start building the first building. There, so I'll start the build, and I'm going to skip over the building part because this video would be extremely long if I included all of the building. Now I'll talk to Captain Rivara, and she also wants some beds. Most of the levels you'll have to add beds because they have Star Wars villagers coming in. She actually wants 3 beds built for this level. I only built the one bed for Captain Bravara, and then this is where I realized that she wants more beds for villagers that are still coming to the village. And after that, you'll be able to upgrade your village from level 1 and move on to level 2. As you can see, for level 2, you need a crafting bench and 3 short swords to trade in. So I build my crafting bench there, and I'm grabbing some wooden rods to build short swords and take to trade in and upgrade again. Now on to Outpost level 3. As you can see here, it needs a bed and a barn for feathered friends, but what it doesn't show is the stable. There's a hologrammed area that will pop up right here that you need to destroy everything inside and build a stable. So I did that first so I could put the barn inside the stable. I just thought that made the most sense. Now that the stable's built, I'll go to what it had listed there and build a quick bed and throw the barn inside the stable, which will allow me to level up the village again. Now onto Rebel Outpost level 4. This one, all you have to do is defeat stormtroopers, which I actually didn't include in the video because it's extremely easy. There's stormtroopers all over the Star Wars area, and plastoid can be collected from killing stormtroopers, so you should have no problem with that either. They're now on to level 5. So you need, as you can see, a Rebel workbench, which you can unlock the build for by picking up plastoid, so you should have that by now. And as you can see, it says to clear a site for the stable, but we've already done that, and it actually wants you to clear an area to build the workshop, the Rebel workshop in this one. So we'll place our Rebel workbench, and then we'll go out and destroy the debris and build our workshop. Now, as you can see here, you need to explore your first Empire bunker and trade in 3 DL-44s. So you have to wait till you get to this point in your outpost upgrades to be able to enter the Empire bunkers. So as you can see there, I used my macro binoculars to find one, and we're going to go through it. I sped up this part of the video as I would have made it a lot longer at normal speed. All you have to do is just follow the cave along, defeating stormtroopers as you go. You'll come up to some red hologram gates that you can't get past. All you have to do is defeat all the stormtroopers in the area before, and then the gate will open. You can see that I have a lightsaber already in this clip, because this isn't actually the first one that I went through. I clipped a later one. You actually get the lightsabers at the end of these caves. So after I defeat this last enemy here, the red hologram gate will open, and this will take me into the final chest room for this Empire bunker. Every bunker has one of these at the end, and these red chests that I'm opening here are where you get lightsabers from. So far I've picked up red, blue, and green. It seems like it's just random which one you get. Make sure you loot everything you want before going out the exit here, because this exit will actually take you back to the entrance, and to come back you have to go all the way back through the cave. I'll add that you should also be able to get your 3 DL44s that you need for this upgrade while doing those bunkers, because you get them from Imperial officers. They drop the DL44s when you kill them. And then for your next upgrade, as you can see, you need to kill 3 Imperial officers. So your best bet for that is probably going back into Empire bunkers. You can find them through random encounters, but the bunkers are a surefire way to find them. I'll also build the quick rebel lookout that you need for this stage. I already had this area cleared out, so the hologram to clear debris didn't pop up. I didn't add another clip killing Imperial officers because that's pretty self-explanatory. So as you can see here, I came back, completed it, and we're moving on to stage 8 of the Rebel Outpost. You need to search Empire containers. So these you can find all over the world. The ones at the end of the Empire bunkers count, and you can also find them in random buildings around the area. I'll show one here. So I'll defeat the stormtroopers here and open this container, which is actually the 5th one that I needed to do my next upgrade. You also need Durasteel for this upgrade, and Durasteel is really easy to come by. As you can see, it's dropping on the ground right there. You just have to break some of the Star Wars themed items and it'll drop. And here we are back at the outpost doing our level 8 upgrade. So move on to level 9. You need to clear a site for the Rebel Command Center, and you have to build a cantina stage in the outpost, which you will find in the recreation tab of your build menu. I'll show that after I build this building here. There was a couple times where it wouldn't let me upgrade and it didn't say anything about beds. Just know that by the end, to max out your Rebel Outpost, you need to have at least 7 beds built for incoming villagers. So as you can see here, we're in the recreation tab and we're going to build our cantina stage, and that'll be the last step that we need for level 9 of our Rebel Outpost. I'll put on a little performance here. And with that upgrade, you unlock some squadron small tracks, and that is actually the last step. Our village is now fully upgraded. I'll take a quick scroll through here, see the last rewards, and show you the residents that we have. Each of these villagers have a set job that they come with, so you just have to talk to them and they will tell you what it is, and you can build them their certain crafting bench or work area. You can't actually change the jobs of any of these Star Wars villagers. And that'll be it for this video. To end it off, I'll just take a scroll through all the builds that we unlocked through this process, and then I'll take a tour around the Rebel Outpost and all the buildings that it made me build. I'll also check out the Rebel Workbench for you so you can see the weapons and what you need to make them. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like and sub if it helped, and be on the lookout for upcoming videos.